Hi guys, welcome back to another episode. Oop. No, I'm recording. Okay, cool. I forgot I was recording for a second. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I apologize for, the poor microphone quality. I know I'm just doing these things on my PS4, but I'm just a lowly teacher, just trying to entertain my students, and hopefully they learn something in the meantime too. So let's go ahead and move on to our next little bit, and I have to set a timer here to make sure I keep within my recording time. There we go. Okay. So we just got done with Calvin's story, and we said that Calvin's story was really emblematic of trauma that has happened too in this family. And keep in mind as well that we are in this story so far really being pushed and pulled between past, present, and future. I wouldn't say actually future. This is the present and it's happening, and not to spoil anything that happens later in the story, but maybe the future is also formed by all of these things as well. I mean, well, no duh. So let's see what else we got happening around this house.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
So it seems like Edie's, guilty of also trying to secret away memories as well. Can we get out this way? No. Okay, which way are we going?
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Oh, what was the name of that book? I missed it. Okay, that's cool. I don't think OSHA would approve of all these little rooms. I don't know if this is...
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
We'll come back out that way later. Okay, where are we? Child stars, Barbara Finch. I think she's the one we saw with the big bear thing earlier. Here's Milton again.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
So Barbara's also an action doll. So let's just do a quick recap of what we have so far in this story. So we have Molly, who dies under mysterious circumstances. Calvin, who through his own imagination ends up dying as well. We have Barbara, who lives, math is hard, 16 years, I believe, too. So there's that family curse we keep seeing, and Sam leaves the house as well. So we have something about imagination leading to an individual's own destruction. Whether that's Odin wanting to bring his house over the ocean, or Molly and Calvin's death as well. Let's see where Barbara plays into this. Okay, Swan Lake, Barbara, some Hollywood Lights. God, I love the detail in this. Okay, Hollywood. This reminds me a lot of...
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
There's a wonderful family that J.D. Salinger, the author of Catcher in the Rye, wrote about. They're called the Glassinger family, and they're a group of kids who are hyper-intellectuals who go on to talk shows and radio shows and are just known for being really brilliant. And a lot of the stories about what happens to this family, it's 9 brothers and sisters after their fame has faded, and how dissatisfied their lives are. So if there's any book that is definitely informing what we're looking at here, it's that. I believe we saw 9 stories, which is one of J.D. Salinger's other collection of short stories that he wrote. And I'm also seeing Siddhartha, very, very important book by Hermann Hesse, or Hesse as some people choose to say. I'm probably saying it wrong, about the life of Siddhartha. So let's see. So we got a story over there. Barb Street. 1950s kind of aesthetic. Birthday. How old was she? Let's count these candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Ah, I did my math right. So this whole house was locked up. Here's some more of that magical realism. How could this cake still be here? Preserved by magic? By time? Oh, this one's so good.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror.
So just a real quick pause. So as we said, our position as players of the game set us up as an outsider, same way that the narrator of the game is an outsider as well. I find it really interesting that there's a lot of space for the player in this game. You may say, well, no duh, Mr. Z, the game doesn't take place unless there's space for the player. Well, let's think about a few things. One, this comic so far, we're not playing anything. It's just happening. But just a little comic theory for you. I want you to think about, how does a character get from one panel to the next panel in a comic? So we had one panel in which Barbara is screaming, and then it shows her dad Sven has hurt himself. How did she get from in the room to outside the room? And the answer is she doesn't. The pictures are static. They don't move. It is us that make them come alive. This happens through what we call the gutter. The gutter is the space between panels in a comic, and that's where you, the reader, get involved in the story. And what we can call reader involvement theory, the idea that you, the reader, make the story come alive, because all of this is static. It doesn't come alive until someone comes and interacts with it. So I think it's really interesting to have a video game as an interactive medium in which you make it come alive. Same thing with, or did I say video game? I think I said video game. Same thing with a comic. Same thing with any text. It comes alive. So you're putting a story within a story within a story.
What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Ooh.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh, I don't want to go down there. Don't make me do it. Oh, I got some nice music. Oh, God, I hate it. Oh, it's scary. No, do not like. Do not like. Oh, there's blood. Oh, there's a
She
crutch.
found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Get these cans out of here. We don't want those cans around here. What about these boxes? Oh, no, can't move those. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, God, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. You're afraid. Oh, God. I just want to... Yeah. Get that out of here. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. No, no. Get out of here. Oh, that is terrifying.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh, God, I have to sneeze, too. Phew, excuse me. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Get out of here.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh, God. Let's do it.
Oh dear! Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Darn you, Walter. Oh, I don't want to go up again. Oh, it's too scary. Creepy music. Oh, is this music public domain? Keep on rolling. Walter? Walter this way. Oh, goodness, Walter.
Walter, are you there?
Oh, God, don't whisper like that. It's scary.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh, God, no!
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
No! Get him! Get out of there, Barbara. Get out of there, Barbara.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay,
cover
Barbara,
them down.
there's gotta be another way out of here.
Yeah, the secret passage.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Yeah, let's get him.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Whammo! Oh!
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
He better be there. Oh, God, he's gone. We'll stop it right there. It's too scary.